There be some sports are painful, and their labor, delight in them sets off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's, crabbed and he's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up upon a sore injunction. My mistress weeps when she sees me work and says, such baseness I'd never like executor. I forget. These sweet thoughts to read and refresh my labors. Most busy less when I do it.
Master, I pray you, work not so hard. I would the lightning had burnt up these logs you are enjoying to pile. Pray, set it down and rest you. When this burns, she'll weep for having wearied you. My father is hard at study. Pray now, rest yourself. He's safe for these 3 hours.
Oh, most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs a while.
Oh!
Pray, give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature. I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by.
It would become me as well as it does you. And I should do it with much more ease, for my goodwill is to it, and yours it is against. Look wearily.
No, noble mistress, 'tis fresh morning with me, when you were by at night. I do beseech you, chiefly that I may set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father! I broke your has to say so.
My Miranda. Talk of admiration, what's dearest to the world? Full many a lady have I eyed with best regard, and many a time the harmony of their tongues hath into bondage brought my too diligent ear. For several virtues have I liked several women, never any so fun soul. But some defect in her to quarrel with the noblest Gratiot and put it to the foil. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know one of my sex. No woman's face remember, save from my glass, mine own. Nor have I seen more than I may call men than you, good friend. And my dear father, how features are abroad, I am skilless of, but by my modesty, the jewel in my dower I would not wish any companion in the world but you. Nor can imagination form a shape besides yourself to like of. But I prattle something too wildly, and my father's precepts I dare do forget.
I am in my condition a prince, Miranda. I do think a king. I would not so, and would no more endure. Would enslavered into the summer, the flesh fly blow my mouth, hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you did my heart fly to your service. There resides, to make me slave to it, and for your sake am I this patient logman.
Do you love me?
Heaven, earth bear witness to this sound, and crown what I profess with kind event. If I speak true, if hollowly invert what best is boding me to mischief, I, beyond all limit of what else in the world, do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I'm glad of.
Wherefore weep you?
Of my unworthiness that dare not offer, and I desire to give, and much less take, and I shall die to want. But this is trifling, and all the more it seeks to hide itself, the bigger bulk it shows, hence bashful cunning, and prompts me plain and holy innocence. I am your wife if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid. To be your fellow, you may deny me, but I'll be your servant, whether you will or no.
My mistress dearest, and I thus humble ever, I, with a heart as willing as bondage e'er of freedom. Here's my hand.
And mine with my heart and now farewell. Till half an hour hence.
1,000,000!